Hey, what's up guys, it's Ronaldo here. So this video is going to focus on the negativity that many South Africans experience with regards to South Africa and how that is justified. Now, don't mistake what I'm trying to say here, because many of you know that I'm very optimistic and hopeful about the people of this country. I know that the majority of South Africans just want to get along, live their lives and be happy, and how the daily interactions of millions of South Africans are all positive. But this video is not about the people of South Africa. This video is about the people that are in charge of the people of South Africa. The ones that are supposed to provide a service to the people of South Africa. Now, the first thing that I would like to raise is that there are many people out there that are criticizing the ones that are actually criticizing South Africa and its government. And you will usually find that the ones that are doing that, the ones that are saying, be more positive, be optimistic about this country, are usually the ones that are in such a financial position that they can make that claim. Because, it's easy when you live in your gated community, you drive your Mercedes-Benz or your BMW to work, and you're getting your salary and there's no issues. So it's really easy to talk an A game when you're not the one that is actually suffering on a daily basis because of the failure of the ANC government. And these are also the same people that criticize the ones that want to talk about the current state of South Africa as if it's actually something that can be debated. The fact that we have 57 murders a day in this country, the fact that our economy has shrunk by 3.2%, the fact that we have a president that is saying that land should be expropriated without compensation, the fact that we have ministers in positions of power that aren't even capable of running a tuck shop, but they are ministers, tells you the current state of this country. The fact that we have a Zondo Commission and there's been no political arrests, the fact that we've got Ace Makashulu who's actually calling the shots and allowing the president to look like an idiot by waiting 50 minutes after the announcement was supposed to be made for the ministers, and as soon as Ace Makashulu gets there, then the president's announcement starts, tells you what's really wrong in this country and that it needs to be addressed. We are facing a massive problem in South Africa, and that problem is the ANC government. If any other political party was in charge and they were doing the exact same things that the ANC is doing, you can bet your bottom dollar that I would be the one that's here criticizing that organization. But for the last 25 years, that organization has been the ANC, and that is why I am here criticizing the ANC, because they are failing the poorest of the poor, they are failing the middle class, and they are failing the rich people of this country because of the policies that they want to implement. The National Democratic Revolution is a policy document that we know that exists, and it's a communist document that they want to implement in South Africa. And it's all good and well to sit there on your high pedestal and say, hey, let's be optimistic, let's look at what the Cyril Ramaphosa New Dawn can promise us. But if you do that, then you remind me of an ostrich with its head in the sand. South Africa is really in a very dangerous place right now, and if you can't admit it, then that's your problem. But the majority of people in this country realize that we're not in a good space. You don't have to be white, black, colored, or Indian just to have this specific scope of what's going on. If you earn any type of income in this country and you pay tax or you pay rates and taxes on your municipal bill, then you know that you aren't getting the services that you need to get because of the failure of the government. But that is what happens when you have a president that wants to take land away for no compensation. You have a president that is saying that there aren't murders taking place in this country because for him it's not convenient to talk about farm murders. Now, you can feel however you want to feel about farm murders and the fact that it should not be considered a special type of crime unit that focuses on that. But denying that farm murders are taking place is a big problem, because it is taking place, just like the other 57 murders that take place daily. Now, if you want to reject and deny that that takes place, then that is a problem. What also is a problem is the fact that we have a president that just doesn't want to take action against his own organization by holding people accountable and responsible. Now, people talk about the terrible 9 years under the Jacob Zuma administration. Well, do you honestly believe that things are going to get better if we have a president that is supporting the things that I just mentioned? It's not going to get better. And you can classify me as a negative person. You can classify me as somebody that's not optimistic about the future of this country. But I would rather stand here and talk about what the problems are in South Africa and put a spotlight on it than deny that it's taking place and just acting like everything's gonna get better, hopefully someday. So to end off this video, to everybody that's positive about the current state of South Africa, you're right, I suppose, but you're wrong. You are wrong about the current state of this country. And the fact that there are many people out there that's belittling, insulting, and criticizing people that are negative about the current state of South Africa, that's a bigger problem. Because just because you decide to not face the realities, or you are privileged enough to live in a circumstance or a situation where it doesn't affect you, doesn't mean that it's millions of people's of realities every single day in this country. And that's basically all I've got to say. If you enjoy my content, then please consider making a donation. You can do that via SnapScan or Zapper by following the link in the description below. Also, please be sure to drop a comment and let me know what you think about the current state of South Africa and whether you agree that being negative is actually kind of positive because it means that you care enough about the country. Also, please be sure to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get 1,329 likes on this video. And that would represent that as much as we talk negatively about this country, we want it to succeed. Also, please be sure to subscribe, and if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon so that you can be notified of my future uploads. Lastly, please be sure to share this video with your friends and family because that's literally the only way my message gets out there. Till later, cheers and peace out.